Good look there at the replica smokestacks above Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The 86th Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in a moment by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, but first, let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters, as this year fans cast close to 400 million votes online, a staggering number. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the American League All-Stars, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. He'll go to work against the sinker ball specialist, former Tiger right-hander Doug Fister. And there you see a look at the defensive starters for the National League. Rod Carew will be the batter. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. Yasiel Puig will stand in for the first time here. The 3-1 coming. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Andrew McCutchen will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And a full count now, 3-2. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking. And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Here comes the 1-1. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 2-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ted Williams will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Giancarlo Stanton leads things off now in the top half of the second. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Here he comes on 2-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. The 2-2. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. The 1-1 home. And he pops it up back behind second base. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Andrew McCutchen will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Johnny Bench will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Out of play. Pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's another 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Josh Harrison will come on now as the pinch hitter. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Robin Yount will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Carlos Gomez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Howie Kendrick will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Robin Yount will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Carlos Gomez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jose Altuve will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
A defensive change for the American League.
1-2.
Now playing left field, number 27.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time you realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, It was just a little too late to hold back.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-2. Line hard into left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Ted Williams will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Miguel Cabrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this.
Meanwhile here, this is trouble as that's going to be extra bases. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Throw won't get him. So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla.
Now pitching for the American League, number 46.
Here comes a 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Jonathan Lucroy will try to get his club a little nice. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the full count offering. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! And we are tied here in the ninth. Solo shot to right center as the National League has come back to even things at 2. George Brett will stand in now following the home run that tied the ballgame. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square one.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it, but you've got to be able to regroup and start over. The good news is, it wasn't a game winner. You're still tied. So there's still hope to get this to a 10th inning and let your guys see what they can do from here on out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's the 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
Game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our All-Star Game Most Valuable Player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy All-Star Game MVP in my book. And I think all 3 of us put his name down at the top of our ballot.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation